Hey guys, it's Ashley. I am making a video for you all on the importance of relationship building in this business as a Beachbody coach. Relationship building is really the foundation of our business. Me personally, it's where I find I spend actually the most amount of my time. It's forming these relationships and really getting to know people and starting my business off with not necessarily strangers in my challenge groups, people that maybe I have been talking to for quite some time. So, rule number one in starting and building and engaging in these relationships is to make sure that you are being genuine. Be you, be honest. You need to want to help people. You can't just decide that you want to be a coach and not talk to someone. You have to really want to help and care about other people. Otherwise, you're not going to make it in this business. You could be a great salesperson. You could love to work out. But if the genuine desire is not in there with inside of you to help people and change people's lives for the better, you will not make it far. People can see right through you, and they're going to see that you just want to make a quick buck off them and that you don't really care. So you want to really have that genuine desire to help people and change lives. Secondly, I'm going to talk about forming people, which, on your back office, I'm sure you've seen Beachbody's topics on forming. So FORM stands for Family, Occupation, Recreation, and Message. Family. People love to talk about themselves, what's going on in their life, their kids, their pets, if maybe their pets are more of like their kids, their husband or their spouse. They love to talk about it. They like to be asked questions. And so this is really, really important. It gives you a chance to really make someone feel connected with you on a whole other level. Occupation. Ask them, what do they do? What do you like about what you do? What's your favorite, most interesting part about your job? What's the most challenging part of your job? This is a really great way to ask them more about their life. Ask them questions, make them feel special for whatever it is that they do, whether they're the President of the United States or an elementary school teacher. Ask them what they do, be really engaged and be interested, and ask them genuine questions. Recreation. This is a part where I'm not going to give you a list of things to say, suggestions. You just want to know, what do they like to do? What are you interested in? Maybe scope their Facebook page or their Instagram, or if you know them, think about things that maybe you've talked about before, you've seen them doing, and think, how can you engage them and ask more as to what they like to do for fun or in their free time, if they have hobbies, if they play sports. Those are things that you can really start a conversation with and make someone feel like you actually do care, because as coaches, we do care. And lastly is the message. So once you've, kind of created a sense of who this person is, you're going to better be able to answer the question of, how can I help you? You're going to be able to cater your response to them. If they have kids and they're concerned about their children growing up and maybe they can't, chase after their kids, or they want to be able to see their grandkids, or, maybe a litany of health issues runs in their family and they want to take care of this, nip it in the bud before it even gets down that road. You know this because you've talked to them. You know what they want, and this gives you an avenue to go down in, hey, I have Shakeology that maybe, you can start and it would help you out. And, while you're at it, why don't you start the 21-day fix with me? Get your nutrition in check, your fitness. One day you can run around with your kids and, your kids might want to do it with you. They're great fun videos. This is just a really good way where you can help use their story to help build your invitation to whatever suits them best. You want to cater to your audience and make them feel special. Much like in business, people will land a job when they are relatable and personable. If you don't feel like someone cares about you, you're not going to want to do business with them. So in turning that into the coaching aspect, if you can really pay attention to what people are telling you, maybe jot down some notes during your conversations, which you should be doing on your contact sheets, try to remember things they told you. For example, if they said, oh, we had to rush out to a doctor's appointment for my daughter, or whatever it may be, bring that up the next time you talk and be like, how was your doctor's appointment? And this is going to make your potential challenger so, feel respected and like you listen to them. People want to feel like you are listening, and we should be listening. So try and do that, and I promise you, you will get some really great relationships building and forming. Now, next I want to talk about part of the 3 vital behavior, which is invite, invite, invite. This is so crucial to our business. After you've started building relationships with people and kind of forming them, getting a better idea of who they are and what their goals are, what they're looking for, or their personal life, just who they are as a person, this is where you can start to utilize invite, invite, invite. You want to invite people. Invite them to our free groups. We have our free clean eating challenges. We have our free sneak peek if someone maybe expresses some sort of an interest in coaching, or they want to know what is it that we do. You want to invite them to our challenge groups down the road. Maybe invite them to learn a little bit about Shakeology. If, it's someone that you work with, you want to say, do you want to try this? This is what I've been drinking, and, if you notice, I haven't taken any sick days, or I've been getting paid to work, and I feel great doing so. I'm not exhausted in the morning. I have energy after to work out. Invite them to try it. Invite them to learn a little bit more, whether that's sending them some information or hosting a shake and share, whatever it is. You want to always be inviting someone to learn about your business, to learn what this can do for them. Now, the biggest thing that I don't think people realize in this invitation process is it's not always about Beachbody. You need to be inviting people into your social network, your personal network. Constantly be inviting people to just be your friend. I always suggest for my coaches, if you have a hobby, let's say someone is a really avid cyclist. They love, riding the road and getting their fitness on. Join groups with other cyclists, people have the same interests with you. You need to broaden your horizon as to who you come in contact with all day and every day. If you love to read, join a book club. If you love pottery, join a pottery club. If you love to cook, join a cooking class. Just expand your network and who you come in contact with and how many people you just get to know on a daily basis. This does not have to be Beachbody related. This is just a daily basis. You need to be able to talk to people on a friend-to-friend, person-to-person basis. Talk about your kids, talk about your pets, talk about if you love cars, whatever hobbies or interests that you have. You need to find people with similar interests and invite them to anything. So like I said, not necessarily Beachbody related, just invite people. You want to be friending people every single day on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on whatever social media network you have in real life. Reach out to that girl that sits in the cubicle 3 cubicles down away from you and you never really talk to her. Maybe just at lunch, say hi, what do you have to lose other than maybe nothing you had in the first place? So really, you have nothing to lose. I want to also tell you guys, in this invitation process, it is not going to be an overnight type thing. You need to spend time, invest time in building these relationships. For example, there's a girl who, when I was in high school, she dated a good friend of mine. Now, this is several years back. I haven't talked to her, I haven't seen her. We're still Facebook friends. Now, I noticed that she used to play basketball, in high school. And in college, she actually went and played basketball. Once we graduated college, like everybody, you get a desk job, you start to maybe put on a few pounds, and you're just a little bit unhappy. And I've been seeing her pictures and some, she's trying to work out and things like that. And I was like, I bet you she doesn't know where to start. And how can I help her? I want to help her. I know that she has it in her. She was an athlete, and I know how hard it is after college to gain that weight and see yourself. So I thought to myself, how can I help her? And I wasn't sure, but her being on my mind, I started, just not checking in, but posting on her statuses genuine things. There's a show, House of Cards, that my fiance and I both love. She made a status about House of Cards, and we started having this big conversation back and forth about the show, how great it is, and whatever, our similar interest. So after that is when I really started thinking, what can I do? We started talking just about life and kind of like where we've been at, how work's going, what has happened since high school and things like that, just reconnecting. About 2 weeks later, I posted a transformation picture, and she reached out to me, and she's now enrolled in a challenge group with me. So it just happens, you have to constantly be inviting people and not have the focus of how can I get them to buy this? How can I sell them on this? You have to really, really want to help them and genuinely care and be a good person. Another example, I have a coach of mine who I reached out to me months prior before signing up. She wanted to sign up. She wasn't ready. And I said, that's fine. No big deal. Let's keep talking. We'll work on your health and fitness. She wound up getting an opportunity through her job they were providing some sort of free health and fitness makeover type thing during the holidays. I said, go for it. Take advantage of it. You lose some weight maybe, and then once that's done, if you want to continue, we can talk about doing a program. She did her thing. She lost some weight right after the holidays, came back and was like, hey, I want to do this. I want to sign up as a coach, and I want you to be my coach. She signed up. She's now rocking the business. So my point being is that it's not overnight. It takes time. You have to work. You have to invest some time. But if you do that, you will reap the benefits. It will come in due time. And what I want to leave you guys off with is please remember that people are always watching you. Your transformation pictures, your statuses, your Instagram posts, your physical self in the real world outside of social media. People are always watching you. The bigger your network, the more people you have watching you, which in turn means the more potential challengers you have, the more potential people that you can help and touch their lives. So you need to constantly be expanding your network for reasons I have explained. I hope you understand. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask down below in the comments, and we will get your answers to you shortly. Thank you for watching.